Hey, this is Bryan, and I am at Blizzcon at the Dark Moon Fair. And joining me is the community manager for Hearthstone, Christina Simms. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
It's pretty good, pretty good. I'm so happy to be here. This is awesome. The decorations and just to be a part of Dark Moon Fair right now is pretty cool.
The Dark Moon Fair is amazing. There's so much to do here. We've got streamers streaming, you can buy plushies, you can do pin trading. There's so much to do around here.
For those who don't know, what is Hearthstone?
So Hearthstone is a collectible card game, and it's a card game for anybody. You can pick it up and you can play it on your mobile device or your PC, and it's just a really great way to sit down and play card games with friends.
So what new content was revealed at the show?
So we just announced Hearthstone's next expansion, Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. And Mean Streets of Gadgetzan will add 132 new cards to your Hearthstone collection, and it pits 3 separate crime families, the Grimy Goons, the Jade Lotus, and the Cabal, against each other, all vying for power in this sleepy little town of Gadgetzan.
That is so cool. What is your favorite gang?
Oh, the Cabal has got to be my favorite. We just announced a really awesome card. His name is Kazakus, and it actually allows you to create a custom spell.
I saw that. That is crazy. What goes into creating a custom spell?
So the first thing, when you play Kazakus, he has a battle cry, and he allows you to create the spell, and you get shown 3 different mana costs, 1, 5, or 10. And then you get to pick the mana cost of the spell, and then you get to pick 2 separate abilities that you want the spell to do. So the spell, it can deal damage, can turn everything into sheep. It'll be more powerful the higher mana cost you choose.
That is crazy. So to get back into some of the new content revealed, there was Tri-Class. What is Tri-Class?
So Tri-Class cards are cards that can be used by 3 different Hearthstone classes. So for example, the Grimy Goons, they're allied with Warriors, Paladins, and I totally spaced out on the last
Warriors,
class.
Paladins, and then Hunter.
And Hunter, yes.
Hunter, I got
absolutely.
it. I was listening.
But for example, the Tri-Class Cabal cards can be used by Warlocks, Priests, and Mages.
And that's where the previous card you just mentioned, where you can create a spell, he's part of that Tri-Class?
Yes, Kazakus is the leader of the Cabal.
Oh, that's cool. I'm really excited to see what the other leaders of the gangs would be, because that card is pretty nuts. I imagine creating a card. There's always balance issues with the classes, but then creating a card that works for 3 classes, I was like, wow, that must be tricky.
It's pretty awesome, but it adds a whole new amount of strategy to those particular classes. So you get a little bit of the flavor of the gangs with those 3 specific classes.
Are we ever going to see a rogue being able to innovate?
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
But who knows? I think anything can happen on the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan.
That's awesome. What are you most excited about for Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, for everyone to experience?
The cards are obviously incredible, and people are going to be seeing more and more until we release Mean Streets of Gadgetzan in December.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the cards, the flavor, and we're going to be talking about new cards all throughout November on Gadgetzan.com.
There's one thing I noticed, and I really appreciate and I thought was cool, is the fact that in Gadgetzan, this is post-Cataclysm Gadgetzan. This isn't just an old town in the middle of the desert like we all know from World of Warcraft. This is actually something that's grown into a bigger city, and I thought that was really cool that you revealed a newer town like that.
Yep.
Do you think there'll be more new towns post-Cataclysm that will be coming out at Hearthstone sometime?
Gadgetzan in Hearthstone is actually even post-Cataclysm. So it turned, for what Gadgetzan was, from a landlocked city in Tanaris into a port town. And then the port town started getting more trade and more money, and with money comes the gangs. And then the actual Gadgetzan became huge, and that's something that actually doesn't even exist in WoW yet. Okay. So we're creating a whole new world in Hearthstone, and that's super exciting for us.
That's really cool. I'm excited to explore Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. What can Hearthstone players that are attending BlizzCon hope to see?
So we've got the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan demo here on the show floor, and you can actually play with a ton of new cards from Mean Streets and get an idea of, just what's in store for each of the classes.
Oh, awesome. And some of the Tri-Class cards too?
Yep, you sure can.
Oh, that's exciting.
So BlizzCon is a great way for everybody to get together and just share in their collective passion for Blizzard games. So whether you're visiting the tavern and playing Hearthstone in a fireside gathering, or you're here at the Dark Moon Fair doing pin trading or meeting friends, friends, or just, partaking in some of the things after BlizzCon and hanging out. You're going to have a great time.
There are so many great things going on here at BlizzCon. What is your favorite thing about BlizzCon?
Oh man, I've been hanging out in the tavern for the most part, where we've been
taverns.
doing we've been doing like meet and greets. There's artists doing just drawing. We have a live band just playing like music and like Hearthstone music.
I was blown away to hear them playing the music from Hearthstone.
Yep.
It sounded exactly as it is in Hearthstone, with
really
probably
cool.
the same instruments.
Yep.
And I thought that was a really cool touch to actually feel like you're in the tavern.
Yeah. We've also got Duel Dev going on, so if you really want to prove how good you are, you can come and kick a Hearthstone dev's butt.
Awesome. I might have to try that. Could I try playing against you?
Sure.
Nice.
Are you ready to get your butt kicked?
Yes.